recruit starts work.
I didn't realise the tutor-probationer sort of relationship was this close.
Pickpockets claim they are too young to be arrested.
How old are you?
7.
7? Get out of there.
And a man threatening to jump causes chaos on the lines.
Within about 20 to 25 minutes, they'll be trained back to as far as London because of this chap on the roof. So, it's pretty serious.
It's match day, and at Birmingham New Street, British Transport Police officers Jeff Nelson and Alan Freeman are en route to a football game in Walsall.
15:42.
Should get us to Bescott for about 5 past 4.
But they're not sure which train to catch.
Isn't going to be going via Witton's, being diverted round it.
That's why, Jeff, in my pocket,
Ah,
I have a crush timetable.
go on, let's have a look.
We want the trains from Stafford.
We're going to be catching a train at 20 to 4 to get into Bescott at 3 minutes past 4. We're meeting the Cardiff fans at 4:30 and escorting them back this way. Hopefully we're going to get back to New Street. They're going to get off one train and their connecting train is going to be on the next platform and they'll be on and off and out, hopefully. But watch this space, it's guaranteed to go wrong. This is Trevor McDonald, BTP, Birmingham New Street.
Please do not leave.
Jeff's a stickler for the rules.
Unattended.
On his way to catch his own train, he spots a misdemeanor.
No, I'm not getting on with you. Do you want those people off? The ones that will just hold the door open?
Jeff's seen a football fan forcing the train doors open so it cannot leave.
Run away, yeah.
It's up to you. It's up to you.
We'll have more. We'll have more. Get it sorted.
Can we go for this one?
Excuse me. The conductor guard just asked me to have you removed from the train, right? What you've just done, you've just been prizing the doors open, right? And that could cause damage to the train. Now want you off it. It was, I saw you. Right? He's just asked me to get you off the train.
Come on, mate, it wasn't me.
No, it was. I was just stood here watching you, right?
Other people all
No,
run in.
right.
People all run in.
Well, no, but I saw you. Right. Just come with me, mate. I'm just gonna have to get some details from you, okay?
Virgin train service to Newcastle. Calling it Derby.
No, hold still. Right. You were stood there, prizing the doors open of that train.
Thing is, right, the train is at 2:42, right? That was 3 minutes ago, and it took 3 minutes early, so I prized them open.
Well, it's
automatically on.
It's by their time, okay? Not yours, obviously. Their time's different to yours.
Oh, was I the first person to hold the doors back? Tell me that.
You were the person I saw hold the doors open.
Camera showing me holding the doors back first.
Listen, I saw you hold the doors open. Simple as that. And I could now, if I really, really wanted to, have you removed from this station. Yeah? Right? I could stick you on for an offence, right? Endangering safety. But on this occasion, I'm going to give you a warning, right? And tell you that if you're going to remain on here, if you're going to get on a train, if you're going to remain here and get on a train in plenty of time, and if your mates have missed it, they've missed it. End of story.
Platform 8. It's down at platform 8 and it's a train to Liverpool.
The fan leaves with a reprimand and has to catch a later train. He missed the match. At British Transport Police London training offices, PC Katie Kingston has a new recruit, probationer Dan Steggles.
Lost a bit of weight.
Have you?
Yeah.
Dan is a former diving instructor, but Katie will be teaching him for the next 10 weeks.
Today is his first day out and about. He's been in training school for nearly 6 months, and he's only just been issued all the. He's had like his trousers and his shirts and epaulets and stuff, but he's not had his like body armour and his handcuffs and baton and his CS spray. And so we're just getting him dressed now in all his kit, getting comfortable. And as soon as that happens, turn around. We'll actually take him out for his first day out in uniform as a police officer. Right, now I need to do the top half here. You're too tall.
Just a little bit off the sides.
It's a cross between mum and teacher and a bit of police officer thrown in the middle. Your hips will actually be red where it's... You get used to it though. I promise you. Right, you're going to have to lean forward a little bit. Good man.
Everyone look the other way. Hope you've got gloves on. I didn't realise the tutor probationer sort of relationship was this close.
In Birmingham, rail cops Jeff and Alan need to catch their train to the match. They're good friends and are all too aware that they share the same personal shortcomings.
This one day I was over at the Metro, Black Lake, and I went to see my mum because I know she hasn't been very, very well. So I called in to see her, and she looked me up and down. She says, the height doesn't match the uniform. And I thought, thanks, Mum, I get enough of that at work.
We're both laptops, aren't we?
Absolutely.
Small PCs.
On a good day, I'm 5'5". On a bad day, I'm 5'4.5". So what you're supposed to do is hold the camera down low.
And I'm just short of 5'6".
No, you're a lot short of 5'6".
How tall, Chef?
Taller than you.
You can't do that.
In London, trainer Katie takes her probationers to one of the busiest underground stations in the capital.
Have you been to King's Cross before?
They took King's Cross catching trains, yeah.
Right, okay. What we're doing when we get there is we're going to say hello to the revenue guys, let them know we're here. Then we're going to do a clear out of the station because you find a lot of the subways you get a lot of people begging.
Yeah.
Katie throws her trainees right in at the deep end. She thinks direct contact with the public is the best way for them to learn.
I don't know, this is an officer mistake.
They wouldn't do that, they'd write you out a new one. They would not give you an auto ticket.
What's underneath? What's underneath?
At King's Cross, a woman has been stopped carrying a suspected forged ticket.
So what's happened there, you see? It might have been a mistake.
Is this my fault? No, you
Can you...
It looks to Katie like the ticket has been doctored.
do it for that, and I'll take Ricky round and we'll do it with
okay.
you.
Yeah, we'll have to see the ticket.
Will you be happy how to report her and...
Yeah, just for ordering a ticket.
Ricky?
Katie leaves Dan to take the details. She's been called to deal with a man station staff think has been drinking.
My back's gone into spasm, okay?
Oh, we got told there was a bloke around here who was drunk. Would you like me to call you an ambulance?
No. And I'm not drunk. I'm having great difficulty in moving down steps.
See, the thing is, myself and my colleague can't take responsibility for taking you down an escalator.
I'm not asking you...
No, I know you're not.
Please, you give me the receipt?
I'll give you I'll tell you.
Give me the receipt, yeah?
Without Katie, Dan is having problems.
Yep. Just going to see my colleague. Kate, when you got a minute? Sorry.
Yeah, can you just hang on there a minute with that officer?
Well, I've taken a ticket, yeah, but she wants a receipt for the ticket, and she wants my details.
No, give her your details and she can have a photocopy of your notebook.
Okay, yeah. Will I send it on to her, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we'll just go to the supervisor's office and I'll give you my details and everything.
Speak to them and say thank you.
The man with the bad back has called home and wants Katie to reassure his wife.
Hello? Hello? Hi, it's PC Kingston here from British Transport Police. That's okay, his back's gone, he's leaning to one side. I think she'll have the kettle on for you when you get in. Right, you need to get into this cab because we need to go back to work.
Just push me.
Yeah, I'm pushing. Believe me, I am pushing.
The man made a full recovery. Back inside the tube station, Katie finds probationer Dan has stopped another suspected fare evader on his own.
Arrested him.
Oh, have you?
Yeah.
Sorry, mate. Well done, you. Missed
Freedom
it.
Pass. Jason Hunt, his actual name.
This is your evidence. Do not lose it.
No, that's, 1949 cautions.
And your reply, good man.
I didn't steal it.
Yeah.
And a bit of a scratchy address.
Yeah, that's fine.
Something
Yeah, don't worry about it. Yeah, don't worry about it. As long as you've got time of arrest and that you cautioned him and his reply to caution him, now we're fine.
The man was carrying a travel pass in someone else's name.
So just check your back pocket.
I can't believe I missed his first arrest. I'm so upset.
The man was taken into custody, but later released without charge. In Walsall, Jeff and Alan find they haven't been given the best spot to watch the match against Cardiff.
Is that another goal?
But it's not only his height that gives Jeff problems.
If people don't like me because I am black and I wear the uniform of a constable, well, it's unlucky for them. It's my choice. Personally, I believe that black people get enough bad press anyway. And so if I can do my bit for people to look up to, a bit difficult being 5'4", right? But to be a role model, for people to think, well, yeah, I can make a difference, I can do something, I can give something to the community, then good. Just the choice names that I've been called many times.
For being a police officer?
For being a police officer. Usually it's a coconut. That's black on the outside, white on the inside.
In London, trainee Dan wants Katie to tell him what you can and cannot do while travelling on the tube.
If we're standing and we're walking and you've got people, because I can just smell it back there, there's alcohol, obviously, people with cans of beer and stuff.
Yeah.
Are they allowed to drink them in, like, the station here? You know what he's saying, you know, it's not zero tolerance, but it's a little bit...
What do the bylaws say about that? Because what is alcohol?
It's intoxicating liquor.
Yeah. And the offence is being intoxicated upon the railway.
Right.
So the offence is to consume intoxicating
Liquor on the railway, yeah.
So that can be glue, like it can be anything to make you high. It's also a bylaw offence to have an infectious disease on the railway. The flu can be an infectious disease.
In Walsall, the match is finished. Jeff doesn't even know the score.
1-0.
Now Jeff and Alan have to escort the Cardiff fans back to Birmingham. They haven't even seen a ball kicked.
I don't mind missing the football.
Myself, I prefer rugby.
But as soon as they are back in Birmingham, Jeff finds there is more football duty to do. Other matches have just finished, and fans converge on the station. This could cause problems.
Basically, we've got Wolves fans and Portsmouth fans coming in together, and we're just trying to be where they're all going to be at the same time and prevent any disorder. That's the plan. It's worked well so far.
A former Thames Valley policeman, Jeff is in a zero-tolerance mood.
So, can I have a quick word with you, please?
Yes, you can.
Right, come over here a minute. Coming down the escalators that go up is actually an offence under the railway bylaws.
Are you joking?
No, I'm not. I am serious.
Why?
Because it's dangerous. Believe it or not, to you and other members of the public.
There was nobody else on there.
Doesn't matter. It's also a pretty stupid thing to do, don't you
It was
think?
a very stupid thing to do. What's going to happen with this?
Well, I'm going to check your details out first. Then I'm going to decide on what my course of action is going to be for the offence that you've committed. I could actually report you, or I could give you a fixed penalty notice. Don't be so silly.
Now admit to me you're a West Brom fan.
No, I am not a West Brom fan. Goodbye. Take Brom, yeah.
The fan leaves the correct way up the escalator with a reprimand. In London, fast response driver Bob G is en route to Covent Garden Tube.
Idiots! Yes, all received, thank you.
2 suspected pickpockets have been apprehended by community support officers.
Hello, mate.
How you doing, all right?
What we got? A couple of Romanians.
Yeah,
Could have guessed. What have you stopped them for? They've been dipping, have they?
Yeah, apparently they've been in the Disney store just down in Covent Garden.
Right. Okay, I think what we'll do is we'll take them round the back into a private room and we'll search them in there. Okay?
The pair were first spotted by a security guard in the Disney store when one allegedly put their hand inside a customer's rucksack.
Right, do any of you speak English? A little bit. Okay. I'm PC, listen to what I say, okay? I'm PCG of the British Transport Police, okay? And I'm going to be searching you, okay? The reason I'm going to be searching you is because we've got information that you might have been stealing from one of the shops around the corner. Now listen to what I'm going to say, and then you can tell me after. First of all, I'll search this young lad first, okay? What's your name? Okay, do you want to empty your pockets out? on the table. Show me what you've got in your pockets. Where are you from?
Bosnia.
No, no, that ticket don't get you from Bosnia.
From Upton Park.
Upton Park. Oh, right, okay. Okay, have you got anything in these pockets?
Do you know what your initial would be?
Okay,
What's your
just turn around.
10, 1, 95.
Date of birth?
Okay, put all that back in your pocket.
Bob finds nothing from his search, but still wants their details.
Excuse me, this is my date of birth.
How old are you?
8.
You're 8?
Yes.
You're big for 8 years old.
Bob knows children under the age of 10 cannot be
I
charged.
think what we'll do is we'll search you first.
Why you arrest me?
Because I've just explained to you, if you don't give a police officer when asked your details, it's an offence under section 25 of PACE, Police and Criminal Evidence Act. Okay? You're telling me that you're 8 years old. I don't believe that you're 8 years old.
Yeah.
He's not even 8. How old are you?
7.
7?
Get out of here.
Oh, is it warm in here?
Bob doesn't find anything on the girl either.
Sorry, they've got nothing on them to suggest that they've been thieving. At the moment, you've committed no offences, okay? I don't believe you're 8 for 1 second. So it's for your benefit, so I can do a check on my radio, but you give me a correct date of birth. What's this?
No, this is 10, 1, 95.
8.
9 on the 1st of January.
Basically, even more like you've seen them before, but it's always based in this area, Covent Garden.
Yeah.
So you said they're wanted by...
The problem I've got, so what's your name?
My name is Gloria.
Look, Gloria. So the problem I've got, Gloria, is at the moment all we've got is hearsay evidence. We've got nothing substantial. We've searched them, we've got no stolen property on them, and we can't really arrest on a lot of and ifs or buts. This time, you'll not be arrested, okay? We're watching you very, very closely. What I suggest you do is go home now, okay? Next time, I will arrest you.
Bob's been with the British Transport Police for 10 years. He knows the limits of the law.
Found no stolen property on them, so we've got to let them go, unfortunately. That's the law. The law is an ass, as they say.
The girl has been stopped for pickpocketing on more than 500 occasions. The age she gives means she's still too young to be arrested. In London, the British Transport Police are using sniffer dogs in an anti-drug operation at Tottenham Court Road tube station. Katie wants trainee Dan to see how it works.
Yeah, sure.
He's there. Daniel? This gentleman's actually a handler for a passive dog. So we'll tell you how it works.
Basically, we use Labradors, but they're passive dogs. They don't search people, they scan the air around people. So as people walk past, they can, the air movement, they can detect amphetamine, cocaine, heroin. Already knows I've had, someone's got 20 wraps of coke on them, another person had 20 wraps, another one's got 8 wraps on them.
Right, the dog's indicated to that man. You're too late.
See, watch the dog, now watch.
Go on, Dan, get in there.
Let's go with me, please.
Keep your hands where you can see him. Okay. And the officer explain it.
It's not this passenger's lucky day. The man turns out to be German. Dan takes him into custody to be thoroughly searched. All the man's distinguishing marks need to be recorded. In his case, it's more than routine.
He is absolutely covered in tattoos. So I think, did he say he was a tattoo artist?
Yeah, he's
So
got all down his legs and everything.
So it's going to take us about a week to fill in the bit on tattoos. You're going to have to do it. To get a caution, what do you have to do?
Be naughty.
What does the suspect have to do?
Admit whatever he's been charged with.
Well, not charged.
Well, being
Arrested for. He has to admit the alleged offence.
Now Dan has to do his first ever taped interview.
Okay. Can you just confirm to me that this was taken from you during a search?
Yes, you found this, your dog found this.
Is it possible for you to tell me what this substance actually is?
It's supposed to be cannabis. At least this guy in Camden Town on the street told me for £10 you will get this. So I believe him.
The man is cautioned for possession of cannabis and released.
A reported
At Birmingham New Street, there's a major alert. A young man has climbed onto a railway bridge support and is threatening to jump onto the 25,000-volt overhead power lines below. He was first spotted by Jeff.
I was in the station and I went to use the telephone and I so happened to look out the window and saw him on the roof, and that was it. So everything else just goes from there. Luckily, other officers looked when I called it up, looked round and they saw him as well. So we've got officers out there with him trying to talk him off. There are officers also on the street with the crowd control because we're getting quite a sizable crowd. If you imagine, that's just the bull ring over there, right, which has just opened. So there's thousands of people up there and some of them were trying to urge him to jump off. So that's not good.
The police have asked engineers to turn the power off and isolate a short section of track in case the man decides to jump.
I'm not sure whether they've shut down the power yet. We haven't been told they've shut down power. But what we're doing is we're clearing the north end of the platforms so that this person hasn't got an audience to play to. And the train station management have decided that they want everybody off the platforms completely. And so they're taking them away.
The jumper is causing chaos to the network. Dozens of trains are being diverted.
Within about 20-25 minutes, there'll be trains back to as far as London because of this chap on the roof. So it's pretty serious. All we can do now is wait.
Platform 7A is the 1433 Virgin train service
and hope.
to Reading.
Meanwhile, in Camden Town, London, Bob G has been called by tube staff to evict Vince, a well-known vagrant.
Hi, Vince. How are you, mate?
Hi, Bob, yeah.
But it's not Vince who causes Bob problems.
Hey,
What the fuck are you talking about?
Go away. Don't you dare come up to me and start swearing, okay?
Oh, yeah, was I swearing?
Yes, you was. All right? I'm warning you now. If you use that type of language in front of me again, I'll arrest you. Section 5, public order. Do you understand?
I didn't.
Go away, please. Go away, please. I've asked you nicely, go away.
Yes, you
Go
English police people.
Good.
But the man in the red t-shirt just won't take Bob's advice.
Reason why we've been called here.
He seems set on provoking trouble.
Hanging around on the steps. Don't want to
Did I do anything?
You're under arrest, mate. You're under arrest.
Bob's colleague, Matt Popple, does the necessary.
You've been arrested, mate. Okay, just keep it like that and it won't hurt so much.
Do I look like a criminal to
Just
you?
sit in the car, please.
I am a criminal to you.
Come on, sit down. What's your head?
Mass murderer, reading Max Mormon.
Are you French, are you?
Yeah.
Right, let me explain something. What's your name? What's your first name?
Rudy.
Rudy? Well, Rudy, let me explain to you something. You can't come up to police officers in the street and start swearing at them. It's against, it's an offence, mate.
I didn't mean that.
Yeah, but we warned you not to. And then you continued to do it, didn't you?
I didn't mean
How much do you have to drink today?
A couple of vodka.
A couple of vodkas?
Yeah. My mum was a police officer.
Oh, was she?
Yes.
Did your mum used to give you a clip round the ear when you used to swear at her?
Yes.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, we can't do that in this country. And the only powers we got is powers of arrest.
Too bad for me.
What are you doing up here then?
I'm just passing by.
Was ya? In the wrong place at the wrong time, was ya?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the story of my life.
In Birmingham, the jumper has been on the bridge parapet for nearly an hour. Thousands of passengers are experiencing serious delays.
What they're waiting for is a train negotiator to come along and have a chat with him and maybe can actually talk him down off the roof, and this whole thing can be resolved and the trains can get back underway, hopefully. So next time when they do a 15% hike in the cost of a ticket, show that person on television and say that it's his fault. This is why your fares have gone up.
In London, Rudy has been taken into custody, and Bob and Matt have been doing some detective work.
Rudy, wake up, mate.
They've discovered Rudy is a wanted man.
Can you listen to me a minute?
Do you want to sit up, mate?
He was on early release from a one-year prison sentence on condition he wore an electronic tag.
Sit him up, Matt.
But Rudy has removed the tag and gone walkabout.
Because I've got something to say to you. Being recalled back to prison. Okay, it's nothing to do with the police, it's to do with the prison.
Okay.
Okay.
Bye-bye, thank you very much.
Do you want a cup of tea or something? Oh, mate.
The next morning, Rudy was returned to prison.
Bless you. Let's go get him a cup of coffee.
En route to Oxford Circus Tube, police trainer Katie spots two well-known pickpockets. One is the same girl who's been stopped for questioning on more than 500 occasions.
What are you two up to? I've just driven past you in a car, and I've seen you with this open, and you going up behind one of the ladies with this.
Okay, just want to take your bag off for us? Just take your bag
No,
and
I'm
can't
not
just leave
ringing.
it there
You're not
for
under
me.
arrest at the moment.
Dan finds an expensive new digital camera.
How long have you had this? Is it?
Okay.
Very good, isn't it?
Have you got any bail conditions? No. Were you in court last week?
Are you allowed to be in Oxford Street?
No.
Whenever they are stopped, the girls say they are underage.
I'm 8.
The court actually has agreed she is 8.
Right, okay. How old are you?
14. 1 4.
You're 14. You want to try a bit of oil of you, like?
Although the girls are underage, Katie has found a way to remove them from Oxford Street, for today at least.
Children, Young Persons Act. She's 8 years old and you can't leave her in London alone. Arrest them both.
You have a warrant out for your arrest.
No.
You do, okay? And you will be taken as well.
You're going under Children and Young Persons Act. You ain't going home to be getting adults to come and get you. You're wanted on warrant for attempt theft, 24th to the 5th of this year. Her warrant is not backed for bail. What does that mean? Do you know what it means when it's not backed? It means she won't be released tonight.
All right.
We're on our way. Thanks, bye.
The girl, who's been picked up on more than 500 occasions and claims she is 8, was collected by her mother from the police station. The case against the girl who insists she is 14 was later dropped. In Birmingham, the train delays are costing Network Rail thousands of pounds an hour in penalties, as they have to pay for any delays caused by the man climbing onto the parapet. Jeff does his sums.
It's now been there 2 hours, and Brian was telling me that it costs about £3,000 for 5 minutes in delays on trains. Yes. Ouch. So that is now a probably a 10% increase in the fares for next year.
After 2.5 hours, there's a breakthrough.
The negotiator has managed to persuade him to come on the other side, off the roof of the building. He's now been taken into custody.
Really?
Yes, in a way. In fact, yes, definitely. It's somebody's son, isn't it? Probably someone's husband, probably someone's dad. So it's good. Good ending.
The man, a 21-year-old Iraqi, was later cautioned for obstructing the railway. He'd been upset about breaking up with his girlfriend. The incident cost Network Rail tens of thousands of pounds and caused major disruption, with 85 trains delayed and 2 cancelled.